Hey, what's up? I got some more lore content for you guys. I have another deck profile to share with you today, and it's an updated version of Scouts featuring the Grand Plaza. This deck aims to play on curve with powerful early game units. The mid game is when this deck is at its best, pushing damage and threatening multiple champion level ups while attacking twice a turn. It's a mid-range deck that abuses the new Grand Plaza landmark and has been pushed to top tier because of it. I want to run through my card choices, explain why they're in the deck, and give you the knowledge to pilot the deck yourself. The code for the deck will be in the description below along with the Mobalytics link. Before I get into the deck profile, if you're new, please consider hitting the subscribe button to stay up to date with my content. The road to 5k has begun and I need all the help I can get, so it would be awesome if you joined. I also stream on Twitch often, so check me out over there if you're looking for live gameplay. I've hit rank 1, got top 32 in the Monuments of Power tournament, and I'm very open to answering questions from chat. With that, I hope you enjoy this deck profile. Alright, before I get into the specific numbers, I just want to say I really love Scouts. It's been one of my favorite decks ever since the Bilgewater expansion. I've used it every single season to gain some sort of LP anywhere between, Plat and Diamond. So I have a lot of experience with the deck, and I've even used it to hit Master Tier in 2 separate seasons. So with that, I'm going to run through specifically what I have compared to other versions, why I chose this specific list, because it is like a little bit different, it's a little bit spicy, so I wanted to run through my specific stuff. Of course, I encourage players to mess with the numbers. There's a lot of different take in and takeouts you can do, like maybe 3 to 6 cards that can change up the way you play the deck, but still run Scouts very, very well. And there's a lot of awesome, spicy tech cards that you can throw in, or little cheesy strategies, because it's just overall a really consistent and amazing shelf. With that, let's get into my specific numbers. So I run 2 different 1-drops, 3 copies of each. So 3 Fleet Feather Tracker, because it's really, really good early game to try to challenge Zoes and stuff. You can play Tracker into another Tracker, or Tracker into Bright Steel, which is one of the best defense 1 into offense 2s in the entire game, in my opinion, because it just contests the board so well. Also, you can do, Jagged Butcher on 1, or you can save him and he's a 3/3. He's basically a better Cythria, which we're allowed to run now because Scouts have taken out Bannerman, and we are able to run more Bilgewater cards because of it. So we have better Cythria here. And yeah, that's pretty much all he's in here for. Just a good body, can become a 3/3 later on, and that's pretty relevant, especially with Grand Plaza making him a 4/4 with Challenger, going into turns 5 or 6. So it's pretty sick there. Next, we run 2 copies of Ranger's Resolve. I don't like running this at 3 because sometimes I open multiple and it bricks. Having 1 every once in a while is enough protection on top of my triple sharp sight choice. So having 5 defensive combat tricks to try to save MF is usually good enough, because I don't want to run Riposte in this version, as you'll see. And of course, we dropped back to back quite a while ago, so that's all we have for protection specifically. Next, we have triple Blinding Assault. Don't let this fool you. This is just basically a 2-mana 2/1. However, it's pretty sick because it's a spell, so if you ever bank spell mana, you can play Blinding Assault when your opponent doesn't really realize you can. And it's been throwing people off because Blinding Assault is a recent inclusion, at least in my variation as well. So I have been actually outplayed by Valor turns, especially on a turn that Grand Plaza is played. So yeah, you gotta look out for this card. It's actually really strong, just a 2-mana Scout to enable MF early if you can't get to, the 4-cost ones right away. It's actually really sick because you can play MF and Blinding Assault on the same turn, which we haven't been able to do before. So that has opened up a whole new power level in terms of MF levels. So with that, we're going on to Bright Steel Protector. I mentioned earlier, this is basically unit-based protection for MF, or it's for the best turn 2 in the game, which is Fleet Feather Tracker on defense 1, and then Bright Steel Protector on attack 2. Good to go, right? Free trade into pretty much anything that's played, or you can just start developing the board. Next, we have triple sharp sight. This goes without saying, super good burst speed protection, super good to trade up into stuff, super good to block elusives like Zoe that's going around right now. So that's why I run it at 3. A lot of people have it at 2. I've had it at 2. I kind of like it at 3 in this specific meta, but the numbers can shift around as needed moving forward. Now we have another spicy card. This is Double Trouble. Summon 2 random 1-cost followers. So I've got some pretty sick things from this. I've used Double Trouble in the past before, so I've already know about like the secret power that it can have if you hit Omen Hawk, if you hit Crusty Codger. There's a lot of value to be gained. You can hit Lonely Poro and get another resource in hand. Lots of cool stuff like that, right? But the reason why Double Trouble is in here actually, and this is really important to take into consideration, is it helps Grand Plaza so much. So what Double Trouble does is it opens up your deck to be able to play on odd turns a lot better, because normal Grand Plaza wants to play Plaza on defense 3, right? So that you can go into turn 4, play MF and Blinding Assault if you have banked mana over the first 2 turns, and then you have like a pretty sick combo there. Or you want to play Plaza on defense 3 and play Ranger or Navigator so you can start fighting the board, and then play MF or Quinn on 5. Especially if you don't have MF, right? Then you can play Quinn. So the whole thing is you want to play Plaza on defense 3 so you can curve. However, with Double Trouble, if you see Double Trouble and Plaza in opening hand, you can pass the first 2 turns, and let's say you're on offense on odds. So you pass turn 1, attack, then you're on turn 3 attack, and you've banked mana, you play Grand Plaza, and then Double Trouble immediately. And so you fight for the board, and you take control of it literally on turn 3 attack turn. And it just opens up so much more power. You can also use Double Trouble, you know, later on if you've ever banked mana, and you can do it in conjunction with other scouts. You can play Double Trouble and Cythria and just have really big boards. Like, it's so insane how often you can actually float 3 and utilize Double Trouble with Grand Plaza on the field. So now with this variation, you're okay tacking on evens or odds, because I play a lot of decks sometimes where it's like, oh, I really need to attack on evens with this deck because that's just where the power cards are. And scouts are sick because now you can do both, especially depending on what you see in your opening hand. This makes mulligans a little bit more interesting, a little bit more diverse, so you have to take that into consideration as well. So super sick there. Next we run 2 Relentless Pursuit. I don't like 3 because usually you only need to see one of them, and if you run 2, you'll probably see 1. I don't like opening multiple because it can brick, it can hurt your early game if you draw too many of your spells, so that's why I don't really like running it at 3. 2 of them is just fine. Triple Grand Plaza because it's broken, Grizzle Ranger because he's broken, Navigator because she's broken, also the Scout synergy with both of them. I used to really like playing Navigator on defense turns and Ranger on offense turns. That's probably still the case, especially if you have Plaza, because then you can do Ranger, run it into something, Badger Bear spawns, run it into something, like on your offense turn, so it just makes Grand Plaza so good with him. Next we got Quinn and Cythria to try to end the game. Instead of Cythria, you can also do Genevieve, but I've seen Cythria giving your things fearsome is just really strong in this meta, especially with like all the Zoes running around and stuff. You can just like beat over a lot of decks using fearsome and then like attacking multiple times. Relentless Pursuit on top of that. Oh, you just got like insane mid-game reach to like actually close out. This deck is super powerful turns like 3 through 6, I think, is when most of the games are going to be decided, what you do in those turns. Sometimes if it drags on too long or you run out of steam, you know that happens. That's going to be the biggest downfall of like playing scouts. Also like low rolling really hard. For some reason whenever I play scouts, I never see MF and Quinn, but the opponents always have them on curve. I don't know what's going on with that. It's a hidden passive that other players have, but there you go. With that, I just wanted to provide, you know, a solid foundation for the deck. Again, I encourage players to mess with the numbers, put in whatever little twist they like. I've seen the... what's his name? Pool Shark. I've seen the Pool Shark and Fortune Croaker variation. I'm not too much of a fan personally. I've tried it a couple times. I just don't like the play style. It kind of changes up what you want to do on your turns. Yeah, it's just a little bit clunky for me, in my opinion. So I don't like running them, but I guess they're fine. They work for other people. So if you like that style, you can also try that. Mine is more, you know, pure natural and less clunky, especially with the Plaza Trouble opener. Or you can play, you know, Plaza on 3 and then you can do like MF Quinn on 4. Like, it's so sick. I don't know. I'm gushing, but I just really love scouts. And that about wraps it up for the deck profile. Now here's some live commentary games so you can see how the deck plays out. I'll be giving context on why I'm playing certain cards, and hopefully it gives you a good feel on how to play the deck. Alright, so for the first game we got Teemo Turbo Sedge. Alright. We're just gonna full keep the sand.
Prepared for anything.
You can play Butcher. Dude, if I had the tracker, right, Steel Protector combo, it'd be so sick.
Adventure starts with mushrooms.
But we have Grand Plaza so that we can just challenge him later on.
Let's get to it.
We also have Grand Plaza Double Trouble combo, so we can do that on attack 4. If we were attacking on odds this game and I saw both of these in hand, like I said in the profile, I'd just play these both back to back. Quins. No MFs, unfortunately. That's fine.
Clean everything.
Okay, gonna do Plaza here. Then we're going to go 7 mana next turn. Okay. Or 6 mana. 6 mana is just right. Ooh, a scout. Hey, that seems really good. Yeah, let's do Blinding Assault and then we'll do Double Trouble. I'm not gonna do a Relentless Pursuit. Also, this guy loves his emotes.
We see through all.
So we can scout attack this. Troll Chant.
An auspicious season.
Troll Chant. That's fine, I have Double Trouble. Ready for an emote? 1, 2, 3, now. Debated. Ah! Drag Dredgers. You're cucking me, bro.
Knocked and ready.
Right.
What a trash!
Seems good. Wow, he has the Elixir of Iron too.
This will be a good winter.
Holy moly.
Save the homes.
2 cards in hand. That is some combat trickery, my friend.
Have a mushroom. Have 3.
Alright, we'll do Quinn.
You?
Quinn should deter every attack minus the Teemo one. Does he really have 2 spells? Oh no, he's gonna Thermo. Okay. What about to say, bro?
An auspicious season.
Because if he had 2 spells, he could have leveled the Teemo before attacking.
That's far enough.
For some reason, he's attacking with Peddler.
Adventure starts with mushrooms.
This is just fine.
My pretty.
Alright. Ow. Alright. Let's do Blinding Assault.
Valor, to me!
This'll take the chill off.
Huh. A 9/9. That is a big boy, I will admit. Kind of a big dude. And he has another combat trick on top of it all.
Snow and stars.
Alright. Fair enough, my friend.
I've got your back! Protect and strike. Still heart, steady aim.
Yeah. That's fine.
Signing off.
Not really pressured to do Relentless Pursuit yet. And he's only going to be able to summon one big thing at a time. As long as he doesn't top deck Sedge, I should be fine, right? Because I can just chump block this. It's not like it's an actual threat or anything. So many Quins. I open all 3 Quins. It's kind of silly. Alright. Let's get this Quinn leveled on defense turn. Hog you.
A chill in the air.
I don't care. I'm inting this guy off. You wanna know why? Because I don't like you. That's why. In fact, we're going to do it again. Because I have to. So that she does not die to anything currently on the board. Because when she levels, she's going to go to 3 HP. I need her automatic Valor to grab him. And then this will grab here. And this can also
Honor
attack.
guide me. Where valor goes, victory follows. It's our time to shine, Valor.
His 9-8 doesn't even exist as long as I'm attacking. Because Valor is always going to grab it. And on open, I can just do it again.
Scouting ahead. Valor, to me!
Best not ruffle our feathers.
Yep.
You'll pay!
Now we got Cythria.
Show them what we're made of!
Cythria will push everything into fearsome range, so 2-3 can't even block. We'll attack here,
Still heart, steady aim.
here. Obviously he's going to block the Cythria, so I might as well grab it anyways. Here, here, here.
Dead don't need riches.
Valor comes down, grabs here. Yeah. Because she herself isn't fearsome, so obviously he'd block that anyways.
Who's gonna close up?
Take your time, we're safe. For now.
Alright, going into game 2, we got some kind of aggro deck. It looks like Pirate, but MF is cosplaying Darius. So it's probably going to be just like full on aggro. Kinda want to keep this in. Floating mana is just fine in this deck. You can either play, you know, Double Trouble on 3, or you can play your 1-drop float 2, or you can play your 1-drop and then your Bright Steel, don't float anything, and then just use these later. It's really fluid in terms of like how you want to actually balance your mana. But it also makes it like a bit challenging because you could choose like the wrong option and then get punished for it.
Explosives primed.
Alright. Ooh, MF. We can do
I never miss.
MF Double Trouble. So let's do Double Trouble now so we have some blockers. Because he's just playing random 1-drops. Why shouldn't I play random 1-drops, right? Terrible,
They'll
but
never
it's a good
see it
blocker.
coming.
I've got us covered.
No, the stars!
This is just like the worst. Where's my crusty codger? Okay, then we'll play MF
Looking for trouble? It found you.
on attack 3.
Stow the Russians, shackle the prisoners.
Oh, okay. Okay. Fair enough. That deters my attack quite well.
No one's the wiser.
I guess we could do Double Trouble Ranger's Resolve this turn. That sounds really strong. Another drag. Okay. I get drag a lot with this thing. What do you get rid of?
Sharpen the blade, secure the kill.
Oof.
I'll cut them apart. You're mine.
In position. Everything's in place.
Captain's orders.
Okay.
Will not in my sights.
We'll block like that and do Rangers. It saves both of these guys, but not my MF sadly. I'm taking 3.
Remember me.
Damn it.
Alright. Now we can do Quinn.
Demacian needs heroes.
Like, even GP here on defense is fine. Okay, doesn't have it.
Still heart, steady aim.
Oh my god, I have crack shot too. Not that it's that relevant, but it's kind of funny. Just gonna gun this guy down a little bit.
Fuse his leg.
Another Quinn
Scouting
swing.
ahead.
And I guess that's all I need to do.
Death doesn't scare me.
That's fine. 2 cards in hand. There's no way you have a combat trick. Like, if he had Sharpen Resolve or something there, that'd just be so weird. Scorch Earth, fine. I guess that's probably for Star Spring, isn't it?
Got something for him.
Okay.
I've got us covered.
Now I've lost my place.
I'd say that's pretty weak. Oh, he does have Sharpened. He top decked it though. I can match. Nice try, buddy. What's awkward though is we're kind of like
This lives on.
both out of steam. Okay, I'll play Bright Steel start of next turn so that I can have the barrier. Put it on this.
My shield is yours.
Should probably replace this Soul Shepherd.
Mine is the hand of Noxus.
Darius, huh? How am I gonna deal with that? That may just be a problem.
Honor guide me.
Unless he blocks here.
Not so fast.
Okay. Okay, sweet. We have dealt with Darius. That was going to be a big question mark for me, but now the problem is solved. Kind of funny how things work itself out like that, huh?
Missed.
My duty's done.
Then we can play Jagged Butcher. And we're both in top deck phase.
Plenty of killing left.
Gotta love it. We both just threw everything at each other, but I guess that's what happens with 2 aggressive decks. Top deck Plaza is pretty weak. Double Trouble, whatever. I have bodies. Nice, I can just jump block that with 0-1. Or it dies, so
Osu, help!
that's a win-win for me.
Ow!
Not like I need her anyways. Top deck Quinn. Damn. Pretty good though.
I've got your back.
Do that in case he plays like a 3-2. Doesn't have.
Dead don't need riches. Where the trash?
This Crackshot Corsair is going a long way.
Gotta go with the flow.
He's probably getting Fervor from that. But he also runs Double Trouble. He also runs Death's Hand. So it literally could be anything.
Woo!
Mystery card. Yeah, those as well. Ouch. Alright, fair enough. I'm not going to play Ranger on this turn. I'm going to play him on attack. Okay. So, yeah, we'll play the Ranger.
Yeah.
And I'm going to replace the Dreg with MF. That's fine.
No prey, no pay.
That is all good. Bop. Kill this for free.
Captain's orders. Bullet to the face.
I'm doing 4 damage each attack. So I think I just have him here. Yep. Got him. Sick top deck. Ranger and MF. Really, really good since I already have
That's
Grand
how we
Plaza
do
on
things
board.
in Bilgewater.
Alright, and for the third and final game, we got the mirror match. And we're attacking on odds. Normally this would be a bad thing, but we have Grand Plaza, we have Blinding Assault, we have Protector, we have MF. We have pretty much everything we need. So I'm gonna pass. This is just good enough. So we could do Tracker on 1. Float 2, Grand Plaza, Blinding on attack 3? Yeah, I think I'm gonna float 2, unless I really need to play Protector. Fighting for the board is super important in the mirror, or against any other mid-range matchup.
Bounty board
Yep.
tells me that.
I'll swing.
You poor thing.
Doesn't have Ranger's Resolve mana, of course. So I'll trade a 1 cost for 1 cost. Then we float 2, play Plaza on 3. Or we do MF Blinding Assault on 3, get her quickly leveled. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. And then protect her first action next turn to protect my MF.
No prey, no pay.
Ooh, smart.
Hey there, Red. Well, that's one fantasy come true.
The only thing that really cucks me is Sharp Sight. I guess I'll trade a Scout Attack for a Sharp Sight, right? That way he can't use it aggressively. Okay, he just doesn't have. That's even better. That's so good.
I'll be damned.
The mirror match should be done now. All I have to do is open another Scout, and I have MF level on my next attack. Yeah, it's over. We're going into a bonus game 4 because that was just a little too easy.
Fortune smiles.
Alright, bonus game 4. Draven Ez, another really popular deck. Focused on removal, so it's really important to try to find Sharp Sight to protect MF. We do have, though, Plaza Ranger combo. We're attacking on even, so that makes it a little bit awkward. Right? No, this is good. This is very good. This is defense 3. Oh, nice. So we got it. Also a really strong opener. So we can do tracker on 1. I'm not really planning on floating any mana since I don't see anything worth floating in my hand. So I'm just going to play out. That's the usual. I don't know why people always thermo the Fleet Feather. That's really not good value. You need the thermos as much as you can versus MF and stuff.
Bounty board knows me now. The dead don't need riches.
So we got the Butcher hidden. Then we're going to play Plaza on defense 3, Ranger on attack 4, and we floated 1 mana, so if we ever draw Ranger's Resolve, that is playable. Oh, double trouble, that's so sick.
Never ask.
He's going to Mystic Shot. I can't do anything about it.
It's not bragging if you could back it up.
It's Ezreal dies next turn. There's no way for him to kill Ranger that's buffed and the bear for 4 mana. Literally impossible, so he's just going to die. I think I have win condition in hand.
Slow down, will you?
Even if he Mystic Shots this, I have a 5 HP bear. There's just no way. Bye bye, Ez. This is such a such a strong turn 3 into 4. Defense 3, attack 4. Just kind of insane. It's like pre-nerf Ranger. Okay, there's the Mystic that I called.
Firing. Beamer.
So he denied the Scout attack, which is smart. Good play. Kind of wish I had Sharp Sight in hand though. If I had Sharp Sight, I could defend another Ezreal coming down. Yeah, we'll do Quinn.
Witness perfection, meatbags.
Stay on the target.
He has to have second thermal for Quinn because she's gonna be buffed to 5. That'll take everything from him.
Time for a true display of skill.
So he had second Ezreal. Ezreal Mystic Shot's gonna kill my Valor.
Safety disengaged.
Ouch.
Charged.
No!
It's fine.
System upgrade.
So there's a couple things I can do here. I can play the Ranger and then attack twice. Or I can attack with Quinn, double trouble, or 1 double trouble, 1 relentless. I don't think that's worth it yet because I can't push her level, so I guess it's Ranger.
Alright, let's mess some folks up.
Oh, Bertrand.
Now I have double threat on board. Both of them are scouts, and Ezreal's looking to be dying again. That's why Grand Plaza is so sick, because Challenger helps beat out these elusive strategies. Like Zoe, like Ezreal. There's not a lot he can do about this yet again. Alright, so passing incentive.
Here we go.
We'll do that. I don't want my Quinn to die to another stray Mystic Shot or get excited or anything, right? So I can actually withhold her, since she is one of my win conditions. Holding here is good. Bye-bye Ez. Then I'll double trouble. And go wide.
Flesh was weak, but look at me now.
Yeah, no, these are probably dying, depending on what I get. Oh, they are definitely dying. Crusty Codger too. Woo! That is some power. So we'll grab this one.
I suppose.
Then we'll grab that one. If he has a Mystic Shot, whatever. Don't really care at this point. He can have a Ballistic Bot. Or Scorched. Scorched Earth is fine. Well, one of these we're gonna live no matter what. I chose to do less damage to my Codger.
Can you improve perfection?
Then we can Relentless on this turn. Should be able to win off of it. Oh. Oh, and he got best 4-drop. Interesting. That is a play indeed. He definitely attacks with it. Rummage.
Room for one more.
Glad he attacked. So we'll do that.
Nothing but a footnote.
Then we can full pass. Play Quinn, she'll be buffed. Valor will be buffed. Or I can, yeah, I kind of have to. I have to have buffed Valor so I can attack this. Kind of sucks to pass all this mana, but we're attacking on, there we go.
Nothing gets between me
Like
and
this.
my mark.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. We just have him.
We're safe. For now.
There you go. And that's it for this one. As you can see, there are multiple ways to play out the deck. You can play around MF win conditions, you can play around Quinn win conditions, you can play around Plaza Scouts, you can play around Plaza Double Trouble, you can play around Cytheria win conditions. Like, you'll probably figure out another way to win with the deck every time you play it. And that's just kind of cool. Then you can like be more versatile because it's a very strong, very flexible, and very different experience most of the times that you play it. It makes it a challenging deck to learn, but it also has a low skill floor, so it's easy to get into. I highly recommend Scouts to all aggressive and mid-range players. Every time someone asks me, you know, on stream, hey, what should I play or whatever, Scouts is usually going to be up there in my high recommendations. So yep, check it out. Hope you guys enjoy it. Please like and subscribe if you thought the video was informative or entertaining. It really helps me out since I'm still trying to grow. I'll be releasing more deck profiles, guides, and gameplay highlights in the near future. Thank you so much for watching and have a good one. Laters.